easy. Let's make a mess. Oh, you fucker. It's not where I want to break off. Alright, do you know what today is? It's Wednesday fucking beer time. That's what time it is. Alright, you know what today is? Today is change your transmission filter and gasket in your Jeep. Even if you don't own a Jeep but you have an automatic transmission, this video will help you and assist you in what's all involved in getting the job done. But anyways, let's quit fucking around. There's beer to be drank and a transmission filter to be changed. Let's get to work. Alright, if you've never changed oil in your transmission pan, what's really stupid with North American vehicles, they don't put a drain plug in there, which is really sad. So basically it makes one big mess. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to crack them first. Then after I crack, I'm going to remove all the ones from the front but leave the ones in the back. That way the front can kind of tip down and it can make a mess all over in front of the camera. This oil pan's not going to be big enough for the mess I'm about to make. Okay, we're ready to break the seal and make a mess. There are easier ways to do this, like you can remove the hose from your tranny cooler and your rad and then start it and drain it, and that would make it a hell of a lot easier. But that would be too fucking easy. Let's make a mess. Oh, you fucker. It's not where I want to break off. And once you got the two bolts out, just pull her straight out like that. And it starts pissing out all over again. Fuck's sakes. That's what I wanted. This is a look at the old filter, and yeah, she's seen better days, that's for sure. Alright, before you put your new filter in, you gotta make sure the O-ring's out. Mine was still stuck in there, so once you got that out, alright, now we gotta clean up the oil pan. This is the magnet, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of sludge on there. Metallic filings. I was expecting a little bit more, but it's not too bad, I guess. This should be pretty self-explanatory. Before you put the oil pan back on, you want to scrape off the old gasket. That gasket's not going to go on very nice, so I'm going to put a thin layer of silicone on both sides. Now comes the fun part. This part sucks. Thin layer of silicone really does help keep it in place. Alright, now that I got all the bolts put into place, I'm going to buzz them up with an air ratchet first, 1/4 inch. Okay, after I went around with this 1/4 inch air ratchet and tightened it up, I just went with my wrench here and I just snugged them all up. You should actually torque them down to the proper spec. I'm not too worried about that for right now. Now it's time to put some oil in her. According to AMSOIL, they're saying the initial fill is supposed to be 3.8 liters fucking need a bigger funnel. I don't have one that'll fit in there. So there's where my oil's sitting now. It's still a little on the low side. Probably like about 1/4 of a liter or so. Alright, it's fucking beer time now. Your fill probably can be different from mine, but I ended up adding about 6.5 liters before it was almost full. The first initial fill, I put in 3.78 liters. Wasn't even enough to engage the transmission into gears. That's how much low it was on oil still. I added another liter, and I managed to go through the gears. But when I checked the oil, there was no oil on the stick, so I added another 2 more liters, and I brought it up to between the cold and hot mark, and then I let my transmission run for probably like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and I brought it up to almost full. I'll have to double check it tomorrow, check it once it's like getting it really good and hot, and then maybe have to either drain some or add some. But anyways, like I said earlier in the video, if you have a pump or something, fucking use it, because this makes a goddamn mess. Anyways, I'm going to leave my video at that. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.